Hi, morning, folks. Hope everyone's doing all right. We're about 33 minutes to the European Cash Open, so I'll just try to make this quick. First thing on the docket, the RBA surprised markets by basically coming in and raising interest rates, the benchmark rate, to 0.85%, higher, a lot more than the market expected. We saw a quick bid. This is the Aussie daily chart. So we saw a quick bid and then just pulling back here as per usual. A lot of people would be thinking, if they raise rates, why isn't this just going through the roof? Well, we have the dollar to contend with. That's number one. Second thing is the rate hike was expected. So we've been bid throughout the month, really expecting this rate hike. So this is more what you'd usually call a buying the rumor, sell the fact. So the people who have been buying into the fact that expectations that they will be increasing interest rates have now, just pretty much basically closing up positions. And this is what you're seeing right here. Would I short this market with the after what's happened today? I'd be crazy to. So potentially you'd be wanting to see a support being made around this area here, or even better, a test of the 71,000. So everything kind of like goes back to normal in a way. Second thing, supply tightness still remaining in the crude market, and as I've said yesterday, this was where we opened yesterday, and I did mention this 118 level to potentially get tested, and voila, that's exactly what we did. You see this huge wick over here. This is an hourly chart on crude futures. So you saw this huge wick. So it went for the test really quickly and just got bought up so fast. Just held on below that 119 handle. So you buy and then probably just taking profit here and there, and then went for the retest again, and then you saw the really what do you call this, decisive action by buyers. You can see that here, just an hour buying on the 118s, confirm on the bid, and then just boom, there we go. We're held up about the 119.40s right now. Nothing too surprising. It's a huge inflection point on the year, really. So it goes back all the way to May 31st. Another thing that you'll hear on Bloomberg today is this: the Japanese yen. We opened and just kept going further lower, and this is due to rate differentials between the US dollar and the Japanese yen, and which is why we're seeing it trade into 20-year lows. 20-year, that's 2 decades, right? So knowing the Japanese yen from experience, I wouldn't be be thinking, oh, it's trading 20-year lows, it's a good time to buy. It doesn't really work like that, because rate differentials play a really important part. So unless the Japanese central bank just suddenly comes around saying, yeah, we're going to be hiking rates like crazy, then this might, change course. But in the near future, I don't see that happening. All right. So crude futures, equity futures just taking a bit of a pullback because we'll be getting the inflation reading this Friday. But I'm just showing this chart here. This is the NASDAQ hourly chart. So I'm just showing this because, interestingly, this is pretty much support we've made throughout June, and we are trading there right now. And every time it's gone there, it's tried to just dip below. Here we saw support coming in, decisive stuff, buying from this basically support made here, and then we're back here now. So if this breaks through today and the Dixie continues what it's doing right now, we're way above this May 5th low over here, just testing this inflection point that goes all the way back to late April. So if we continue further and trade within the basically the 2.800s to the 104s kind of range, if you go above here, stays above, then there's no reason why we won't be seeing the NASDAQ take a bit of a spill down, right? So if the NASDAQ goes, it'll be pretty hard for the SPOOs to hold on to gains at the moment. But I wouldn't be saying the same for the Dow. right? Because Dow has been known to completely trade. I mean, obviously, in terms of risk sentiment, we're pretty much in an okay place. Nothing too crazy right now. We're waiting for Friday. So, hope this was useful. This is Reed with today's daily briefing. Any questions? Hit me in the comments. Cheers.